How's it going? Gonna look at 5 more of my favorite rock albums. So, in the background, what I'm listening to right now is The Young Gods, TV Sky. The Young Gods are a Swiss band formed in the 80s. I hear them being pigeonholed as industrial, but I don't think so. I just think of it as rock meets electronic music, maybe. This came out on Play It Again Records in 1992, and I get the impression that this is thought of as their second best album. I've heard this one and the one that people consider the best one. I forget exactly what it's called, but it has the word Rouge in it. It's a French title. And I've heard that, and I think that's great. But TV Sky, that's the one I got on CD. Again, I'm listening to it now, and has for quite a long time now. Stays on CD player. Next up, 5440, Show Me. 5440 are a Canadian rock band. Again, formed in the 80s, and I feel like they had their commercial peak, at least in Canada, in the mid-90s. And I like some of their stuff. Some stuff doesn't do much for me. You know what? After all these years, I never noticed that this is produced by Dave Jordan, who did a lot of big albums in the 90s. And what's my favorite song on here? Definitely gotta be Every Day. I think this is their best album. And I mentioned in a different video that last summer I saw Kim Mitchell at a Ribfest that was just a couple-minute walk from my front door. And the night prior to that, 5440 were playing. But I forget why I couldn't make it, but I had other plans that night. Which is too bad, because I'm a fan, and their old stuff's the best, but they're still around. Okay, this is a band called The Fucking Champs. That is their full name, as you can see. And they're an instrumental rock band from, I think, California. I know one of these members was a part of the black metal band Weakling way back in the day. And my favorite song here is probably the opener, The Lodge. But yeah, this is kind of it's fun, it's kind of feel good. You can tell these guys are metal fans, though. I feel a lot of metal fans are into this band. And yeah, of all the ones I've heard, this is the one that stands out to me. Didn't even mention the album title. This one's called Six. Was it their 6th album? I think it was. It'll make sense. Okay, I've talked about Iggy Pop before, but this is Raw Power by Iggy and the Stooges. This is the 3rd Stooges album. And this is a 10 out of 10. This is a top 30 album for me all time for sure. Iconic cover. But every song's good, but if I had to narrow it down to 3 songs, let's go with the title track, Raw Power, Gimme Danger, I like the Monster Magnet cover too, and the opener, Search and Destroy. Classic. And finally, kind of a weird one. I can hear the eyes rolling around people's heads as we speak. But this is, what's the song called? Random Access Memories by Daft Punk. Daft Punk have since broken up, I believe. I think they're from England. More of a electronic, kind of dance music kind of thing they got going on. But I just, I did not care at all about what they did before this. I never really gave it a shot outside of hearing the singles on the radio. But I guess many years ago I had some money burn a hole in my pocket, and I remember I bought this and Black Sabbath 13 on the same day. And both those albums just really bring me back to around the time I got married. A lot of memories. And what's my favorite song on here? Fragments of Time. That's my favorite. And the big hit on here is that Get Lucky song. And you know, I'm not a huge fan of it, but it definitely was marks a place in time that I'll always remember. And yeah, overall I think the CD is like a 8 out of 10. I was surprised how much I liked it. And that's it. 5 more non-metal CDs. Thanks for watching. Bye.